Well, the race for mayor is officially in the home stretch. In exactly 1 week, voters will head to the polls to cast their ballots.
And it comes as conflicting polls are painting two different pictures of just how close this race really is. Fox 5's Morgan McKay is live in Hell's Kitchen. That is where Zoran Mamdani is set to hold a campaign event. Morgan, what's the latest?
Hey, Bianca, Natasha. Zoran Mamdani actually literally just arrived here. He's standing in front of supporters behind me. They're about to go out and canvass the neighborhood here in Hell's Kitchen in this final push before Election Day. More than 223,000 New Yorkers voted in the first 3 days of early voting. And if this continues, then this could be the highest voter turnout general election since 1993. Zoran Mamdani this morning went on La Mega Radio after a new poll came out this afternoon from the Manhattan Institute that shows Mamdani with a 15-point lead over Andrew Cuomo, a slightly wider gap than a poll released yesterday from Suffolk University. But Mamdani doubling down again today, saying he's not going to take any vote for granted.
I would say that we cannot become complacent. We can be confident about the next 7 days, but we can't become complacent, right? That's exactly how Andrew Cuomo felt 7 days until the primary a few months ago. He had the same odds, he had the same polls. He told himself it was inevitable. And then on June 24th, we beat him by 13 points. We don't want to feel how he felt that night. So every single day we're going to work for it.
Now, Andrew Cuomo this afternoon stopped at a senior center in the Bronx and was joined by Mayor Eric Adams and former Governor David Paterson. Paterson endorsed Cuomo in the primary, but then endorsed Adams in the general election before Adams dropped his re-election bid. Now, Paterson announcing today he's endorsing Cuomo again, saying the two never stopped talking. But Cuomo warned the older New Yorkers at the senior center about the dangers of socialism and later downplayed this recent poll that shows him 15 points behind.
I think what you're seeing is people think that because he's on the Democratic line, he's a Democrat. That's why in the conversation today, and one of the points I'm making clear is he's not a Democrat. He's a socialist who happens to be on the Democratic line. I'm a Democrat who happens to be on the independent line. But they make a mistake if they believe he is a Democrat.
And Curtis Sliwa spent the morning campaigning at the Times Square subway station and then later spoke at a Turning Point USA event at Baruch College honoring Charlie Kirk. At the Turning Point event, Sliwa again highlighted his goal to cut the Department of Education's budget when it comes to administrative costs and his goal to expand the number of career and technical programs. Earlier today, Sliwa also highlighted how every day he takes a subway to meet with voters, re-emphasizing his pledge to add more NYPD officers to patrol the subway. He also brushed off a new poll that has him polling third.
We don't elect people by polls. When I was in 5th grade, my history teacher, Alan Topol, said, one person, one vote. We never just go, oh, well, the polls elect who the president's going to be or the governor or the mayor. And by the way, anybody thinking that I could still drop out, I'm on the ballot. I'm in column B. And I have a fiduciary responsibility to help all the other Republicans in the city who are down ballot from me. I'm not going to abandon them.
And Mamdani is going to be heading out with his supporters, canvassing this neighborhood again in a short bit. So we're going to have all of that and more in our 10 p.m. news. Reporting live, I'm Morgan McKay. Bianca, Natasha, back to you.
All right, Morgan, thank you so much. And for the latest on the mayor's race, you can catch Morgan on Politics and Usual Fridays at 6:30 and tune in to Battleground NYC, the fight for your vote, hosted by SE Cup. It streams every weeknight at 7 p.m. on the Fox Local app and right here on Fox 5 weeknights at 11 p.m. after the 10 o'clock news.